Now, as she entered her second year in office, President Park Geun-hye has at times used quite strong words to express her intention to implement major regulatory reforms. And on this Thursday, she is presiding over a 4-hour televised debate on deregulation with government officials and some 60 representatives from the private sector in attendance. Let's now go live to our presidential office correspondent Choi You-sun for details on today's debate, which began, I believe, just minutes ago. You-sun.
Conn-young, during the first session, President Park will highlight the need for sweeping reforms of regulations, which she says hinder economic activity and job creation. In her 3-year economic innovation plan, which she laid out during her New Year's address, the president had vowed to streamline red tape to spur economic growth. This is the first time the president herself is presiding over the ministerial meeting, and the first time it's being broadcast live. The meeting, previously scheduled for Monday, was postponed because the president wanted more participation from the private sector and to hear how the regulations are actually affecting the businesses. More than 150 people, including some 60 businessmen, are taking part in today's debate. And what's also worth noting is that people representing not only conglomerates but also small and mid-sized firms, as well as the self-employed, are taking the microphone.
So, You-sun, it definitely seems like today's meeting will be more than an actual debate where, participants can really say what's on their minds and toss their ideas around, I believe, with no time limit.
That's right. 4 hours have been set aside for today's debate, but many expect it could go past 6 p.m. Korea time. After listening to the private sector's concerns and questions, ministers will explain the goals and details of the government's deregulation initiatives. In session 2, the debate will focus on case studies on how past administrations had failed to achieve the reforms. There will also be discussions on ways to bring about an effective regulatory reform, particularly in Korea's 5 major service industries, namely health and medicine, education, tourism, finance, and software. Conn-young?
All right, You-sun, thank you for that, and do keep us updated throughout the day. That was our presidential office correspondent Choi You-sun on President Park's push for regulatory reforms and a debate on deregulation that is currently taking place at the nation's top office.